All right, this one is important. So listen like you'd listen to a friend talking at 2 a.m. If you start 2026 like this, you'll be stuck all year. Learn this before the new year. Let me ask you something honestly. Do you remember how this year started? January, motivation. New goals. Maybe a new notebook. A few this year will be different promises. And then suddenly, it was March, then June, then somehow December again. Same stress, same habits, same feeling of being behind. Here's the uncomfortable truth no one tells you. Most people don't fail their year in February or March. They fail it on January 1st. And it's not because they're lazy. It's because they start the year the wrong way. If you start 2026 like most people do, you won't ruin your year instantly. You'll just quietly repeat it. And by the time you notice, it's already December again. Hear what most people do on January 1st. They wake up late, scroll for an hour, watch New Year motivation videos, write a huge list of goals, wake up at 5 a.m., study 6 hours a day, gym every day, no phone, perfect routine. It feels productive. It looks productive, but it's fake progress because motivation is loud in January and completely gone by week 2. Then the guilt starts. You miss one day, then 2, then you think, what's the point? I already messed up. And boom, you're back in the same loop. But here, what changed everything for me. It wasn't a new goal. It wasn't a better routine. It was realizing one small mistake almost everyone makes on day 1. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. The biggest trap of the new year. Trying to become a new person overnight. Think about it. If you barely studied 1 hour a day last year, why would your brain suddenly accept 6 hours? If you sleep at 2 a.m. now, why would 5 a.m. wake-ups magically work? Your brain isn't inspired by ambition. It's protected by comfort. So when you go extreme, your brain panics. It says, nope, too much, shut it down. That's why burnout comes so fast in January. Here's the rule you need to remember. Your year doesn't collapse from doing too little. It collapses from trying to do too much too fast. Instead of asking, what's my biggest goal for 2026? Ask this instead. Backhand index pointing right. What's the smallest habit I can do even on my worst day? Not your best day. Your worst day. Example. 1. Instead of study 5 hours, right arrow study 20 minutes. 2. Instead of gym daily, right arrow 10 push-ups. 3. Instead of no phone, right arrow no phone for first 30 minutes. Small enough to be boring. Small enough to be doable. That's how consistency actually starts. But even if you start small, there's another reason people stay stuck all year. And this one hurts a little. Most people wait for motivation. I'll start when I feel focused. I'll start when I'm confident. I'll start when life calms down. Let me be real with you. That moment almost never comes, especially if you're a student. Deadlines, exams, family pressure, comparison, burnout. Life doesn't pause just because it's January. Here's the truth. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. The days you don't feel like studying, those are the days that matter most. Because discipline isn't built on good days. It's built on average ones. Make this your new rule for 2026. Backhand index pointing right. I start before I feel ready. Not perfect. Not confident. Not motivated. Just started. Open the book. Write the first line. Sit at the desk. Momentum will follow. Now listen carefully. This next point is the difference between a productive year and a mentally exhausting one. You can be busy all year and still go nowhere. Studying all day but remembering nothing. Watching productivity videos instead of doing work. Making plans instead of executing them. It feels productive, but it doesn't move your life. Here's a hard question. Backhand index pointing right at the end of each day. Can you name one thing that moved you forward? Not 10. Just one. Progress loves clarity. Burnout loves chaos. Every night, write one sentence. Backhand index pointing right tomorrow. The only thing that matters is one task, one focus. Finish that first. Everything else is optional. That single habit can save your entire year. Now here's the part most people skip and regret later. Willpower is overrated. Your environment controls you more than motivation ever will. If your phone is on your desk, you'll scroll. If your books are buried somewhere, you won't study. If your room is chaotic, your mind will be too. You don't need more discipline. You need fewer temptations. Before 2026 starts, do this once. Clean your study space. Keep your phone out of reach. Make the good habit easier than the bad one. Design your life so the right choice is automatic. That's how progress becomes effortless. Let's wrap this up. If you start 2026 doing too much, waiting for motivation, staying busy instead of focused, relying on willpower, you won't fail loudly. You'll just repeat the same year quietly. But if you start small, act before you feel ready, focus on one thing a day, fix your environment, you won't just change your year. You'll change your direction. So here's your challenge. Backhand index pointing right tonight. Pick one small habit. Backhand index pointing right. Make it stupidly easy. Backhand index pointing right. Do it tomorrow. No excuses. That's it. No pressure. No perfection. Just progress. If this helped you even a little, stay with me. We are leveling up together in 2026. One small win at a time.